Alright, you guys, I hate long intros, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started on the sunset vibe type look. I started with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus primer. I usually apply it with my fingers and then go ahead and set it with the Airspun setting powder. It's like $5 at Walmart, I believe. So the palettes that I'm going to be using is the Morphe 12P and the Naughty by Kylie Jenner. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Morphe E28 brush. It's kind of like a pointed blending brush. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to go ahead and take the yellow color from the palette and apply it basically on top of the crease. A little bit over so I can go ahead and blend it outwards towards my eye. Next I'm taking this Morphe brush. It's really like it doesn't have a number, so it's like a pointed blending brush. It's also one of my favorites. I'm going to take this orange color and apply it right on top of the yellow, but also in the crease area, and go ahead and blend that out. So now I'm taking the M506 from Morphe. It's a very small blending brush. It's very good for like detail blending. Taking the red color and I'm going right on the crease area as well. Just a little lower than the orange part. Obviously you want it to look like a sunset, so keep going lower and lower on the colors. Just go ahead and keep blending that out. With this brush you have to use little product at a time because then it'll be very hard to blend. So just go ahead and add and blend as you go. Now I'm taking a ColourPop brush. It's kind of like a concealer brush, but I use it to usually apply shimmer on my lids. In this occasion I'm going to go ahead and use it to apply the red color of the palette right on top of my lid. So obviously I didn't get as dark as I wanted it to get on my lid, so I went ahead and added the burgundy color from the Kylie Jenner Naughty palette with the same brush. With my E28 brush by Morphe, I'm going ahead and blending all of the colors in. I'm not moving anything upwards or anything downwards. I'm just blending right along the lines of each color. Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number, but it's from the Rose Gold collection. It's kind of like a flat brush, but also a blending brush as well. So I'm going ahead and adding more of the burgundy. I want it to be a little bit darker right on the lid area. So I'm going to go ahead and add more. And as I'm adding, I'm also blending it out towards where the orange is. So now I'm going to take the Morphe M534 blending brush. It's one of the best brushes that I have ever used. It's one of my favorites also. I'm going to take the yellow from this palette and go ahead and add it to right over my crease area. Just want the yellow to be a little bit more noticeable to give it that sunset fade. I'm basically now almost done with the look. I'm just going ahead and adding a little bit more color to each section, basically using each brush that I use for each color as well. Now I'm going to take the Naughty palette. The color that I use on the lid is called Arachne. It's like a burgundy color. So the more you add, the more dark it's going to be. So I'm just going to keep adding that one right there and blending it out as well. So now I'm taking a Morphe pointed brush. It's also from the Rose Gold collection. It's very small, so you can use it for very little details. I'm taking the color Jingle. It's actually like a shimmer slash glitter. But first I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with the NYX Matte spray finish setting powder. So just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of more like the pop to it, a little bit more color payoff, especially with shimmers in the inner corner. my face products. This is the Maybelline Master Camo. I use this, it's like a peachish color. I use it to go ahead and color my dark circles. Now using a wet beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and blend all of that color right underneath my eyes. So obviously that peach color did not do so much justice. I'm gonna go ahead and apply their Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline in the shade 10 and then blend it out with the same beauty blender. So now that my dark circles are out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my drugstore go-to foundation. It's the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade 220, and I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics 135 brush. It's a flat top brush. I usually always use this one for foundation. Before actually applying my foundation, I did add the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in, I believe the shade is Peach Fizz. It's just gonna give me that extra glow around my cheekbone area and a little bit on my forehead as well. After applying all of my foundation, I usually go in after with the beauty blender and I pretty much just dab it all over my face, so that way it'll erase any brush streaks. And of course you want to take your foundation all the way to your neck area so that way you get a better match. And just keep dabbing it until everything, all the brush streaks are actually gone. So for highlighting around my forehead area and right under my under eyes, I'm taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the color Light Pale. I'm going to go ahead and just apply that because it has a little sponge on it, and then blend it out with the beauty blender. I'm taking the Airspun loose face powder and I'm going to go ahead and set the under eyes just so you don't get any creases under with the concealer because it is a little heavy. So I'm taking another Morphe brush from the Rose Gold collection to go ahead and contour my cheekbones. I use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, which is one of my favorite. I've been having it for a while. I'm now taking my BH Cosmetics 128 brush. This is part of the contour set. I actually got it a while back. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out all the areas where I did apply my Benefit Hoola bronzer. If you're looking for any cheap contouring brush sets, BH Cosmetics actually has a lot of them. I use a lot of their brushes just because they're super cheap, and sometimes I hate washing my brushes, so I just rather keep buying some, just pat. So now with the BH 133 brush, I'm going to go ahead and buff out all the loose powder that's right under my eye. So now taking my Hoola bronzer and a Morphe angled contouring brush, I'm applying the bronzer, just taking it a little bit higher than the lines that I actually blended out from the beginning. Just to go ahead and bronze my face, a little bit on my forehead as well, not too much. I actually prefer more bronzer than blush. Now moving on to my blush, I'm also using a brush from the Rose Gold collection. This blush is actually, I believe, from Covergirl from Target. I've been having it for a while, and I don't like very pinkish blushes. Sorry. I like more so deep tone blushes. I don't really do that whole contouring. The only thing I do always contour is my cheekbones, because my cheeks are super fat. So I always carve some cheekbones right in with the setting powder, the Airspun setting powder. And then I do also set my laugh line and a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Moving on to my lower lash line, I went ahead and applied basically the same colors, just in reverse. The yellow, then the orange, a little bit of red, and a little bit of the burgundy color from the Naughty palette. And my waterline, I applied some brown LA Girl eyeliner. Notice how I didn't apply it all the way through. I only apply it like in the outer corners, and then I did go ahead and smudge it inwards to my inner corner. I'm now applying the same color Jingle, just intensifying it a little bit more in the inner corner. And I also do like to apply it on the brow bone area, just to give it a little bit of more highlight. For my lower lashes, I use the Falsies Push Up Angel mascara. This is like one of the best brushes I have ever used for my lower lashes. I don't think I'm ever trading it. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep my lashes for falsies. These are the Pinkyrose Cosmetics lashes. I'm not sure of the name anymore. Got them last year during Black Friday. Actually 2016 during Black Friday. But the way I apply lashes is usually with tweezers. And I let the glue get a little bit tacky after applying it on the lash line. And then I go ahead and just place it right above the lash line on top, and then I stick the outer corner and then move on to the inner corner. I finished this look off with the Velvet Teddy matte lipstick by MAC. And there you guys have this sunset vibe look. If you guys have any suggestions on what looks I should do next, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Many more videos to come your guys' way. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.